Hi everyone, and welcome to Spirit Speaks Oracle Readings. My name is Tessa, and I'm so happy to have you here with me today. I will be doing a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs as the new moon moves into Libra on October the 21st. New moons are always about new beginnings, a great time to set new intentions. I'd recommend lighting a candle, saying a prayer, setting those intentions for what you'd like to see come about in your life, or create a vision board perhaps if you don't already have one, or update it if it needs to be updated. First card deck that I'm going to use for you today is the Ask Your Guides deck, and I can already feel your card, Cancer, so I can't move forward. Let's see what your spirit guides would like to tell you around this new moon in Libra. Your higher self is coming through, okay, with a message around solitude. All right, I love this card. That looks like you right here with your back to that beautiful tree. This is your higher self just hugging you. It's like a tree hug. So definitely encouraging you to get out in nature. We have the number 13 at the bottom of the card here, which is normally a sign of the goddesses coming to you, but could be an angel number that you could check out. Let's see what your higher self wants to tell you. The key words around this card are observation, contemplation, renewal, and listening. Your desire to seek solitude is appropriate at this time. You're being counseled by your higher self to retreat and to renew your soul through quiet contemplation. Your nervous system has been overstimulated and you can't absorb any more input from the outer world. Step away and give yourself the necessary peace and time alone you require to revitalize your system. In doing so, you'll begin to sense, feel, and even hear the voice of your higher self, but only when you step into more natural surroundings. Okay? That's how it works for me. When I go outside, I meditate just about every day. In my backyard, around my garden, around my ash tree, go down to, I'm fortunate enough to live by a creek, so I go down for walks by the creek, and that really helps me clear my mind and reconnect to the divine. Reconnect with nature in whatever way is practical, given your circumstances. Fully open your heart to your higher self, even if you fear that you can't make contact. You are making contact. Furthermore, your higher self asks you to take your time when contemplating your circumstances and considering your options. Resist the temptation to yield to any sense of urgency. There's no emergency. Your true direction will make itself known if you're patient. Your higher self also alerts you to the fact that not all the necessary pieces of information to make the best decisions may be apparent yet. Your higher self wisely counsels that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is do nothing. The message is be quiet and wait. Okay, Cancer? Be quiet and wait. Get out in nature. If you can't actually get outside, go sit by your window. If you can, tend to your house plants, your crystals, something of nature inside your home if the weather's bad outside. But the more you connect to nature and spend time in solitude, the better you will be able to hear from your higher self and the messages that it's trying to get through to you, okay? Okay. And the second card deck that I'm going to use for you is my tarot deck. I'm actually going to pull 3 cards for you and see what the energies of this new moon in Libra have to say. Cancer. New moon in Libra. Okay. Okay, Cancer. The first card that I pulled for you is the 4 of Swords. All right, so this is about resting, definitely taking a break. Again, it ties right in with the finding solitude in nature that your higher self is recommending for you. This new moon in Libra, it's about balancing and harmonizing. situations in your life. It's a time for new beginnings, for mending relationships possibly, but it's a time for you to rest for certain. Have faith that everything will work out for you. This depicts a knight here praying at a coffin, and then in a church with the stained glass window here. So this is telling you that you need to definitely take a break, take a pause, find some solitude, rest, and trust and have faith that things will work out for you. Tying right into that, having faith, is the High Priestess card for you. So this is your connection to the divine, okay? This is trusting your intuition, your instincts, your inner knowledge. Tapping into the High Priestess, tapping into your higher self. This is all the connection that is coming through for you right now during this new moon. The High Priestess is in touch with the moon cycles. You see her headdress, the waxing and waning and full moons, as well as the crescent moon here at her feet. The High Priestess is very knowledgeable. She sits with the Torah in her hand, okay? So she's definitely connected to her religious practices, to her spirituality. She sits just in front of this curtain covered in pomegranates, which is traditional fruit of the divine, okay? So, and you can see behind her that there's water as well. So again, your emotions connecting, balancing, you see the black and white columns here, balancing your yin and yang energies here, connecting to yourself, to your higher self, to your intuition, and listening to the guidance that's coming through for you around this new moon energy. And looks like it's going to be a pretty prosperous time for you. This is the 10 of Pentacles, okay? This is all about family prosperity. So this is you, Cancer. You're going to be in a time of plenty during this new moon. These new beginnings for you brings great opportunity. We have this grandfatherly figure surrounded by his children and grandchildren and dogs, and we have all these pentacles for you to look forward to. So it's a time for celebration with family as well. And this could, for some of you out there, actually signify perhaps an inheritance of some form coming in. So, but this is definitely joy and prosperity and abundance in your family setting, even in maybe a work family kind of setting. The last card deck that I'm going to use for you is my Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. We will see what ancient shamanic wisdom would like to come through at this time. Cancer. Okay. All right. So I pulled the curse, but I did pull this in reverse. So let's see. So here we have the mouth is covered here. Okay. So maybe you are being, or you have been silenced for a period of time, or somebody is trying to silence you, somebody's trying to stop you, some form of a curse is upon you, unfortunately. We have the full moon energy here, though. That's good for releasing. But this is coming through during the new moon energy, okay? So maybe there's something that needs to be released before these new beginnings can come forward for you. We have the number 14 at the top of the card, which could be an angel number that you could check into as well to further clarify the message. The essence of this symbol. The curse refers to the limiting stories of our ancestors and the karma from former lifetimes that preordains the events of our lives. It is the source of negative patterns, and it can show up as a disease, a destructive force, or a blockage on our creative energy. The curse holds us hostage to a false story that we confuse for reality. Recognizing the original wound that is playing out in our life can heal it. Okay? So during this new moon, if you have any type of self-limiting beliefs that were handed down to you from your ancestors, that you had to do something one way in order for something else to happen, that might be something that's actually holding you back from your creative energy, showing up hopefully not as a disease in your life, or as some other destructive force. The medicine that's recommended, since I pulled this in reverse for you, Cancer, it says, be aware of your actions. Act with impeccable intention so as not to create a debt or karma that sooner or later someone has to pay. What you do to others, you also do to yourself and to the people you love the most. Now you have the opportunity to clean it up. Okay, Cancer? So the medicine says to be aware of your actions and to act with impeccable intentions so that you don't create more karma for yourself, some form of a debt that you're going to have to pay down the road. Make sure, it says to basically do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Okay, that is the golden rule. That is something that I believe everybody should strive for here on Earth. If we really want to help ourselves and help our planet, we need to be loving and compassionate to one another as best as we can, okay? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And that would really curb a lot of the conflict that we have in our world today. Make sure to seek out a little solitude in nature, okay? Take that break, take that rest that you need during this new moon, and tap into your intuition while you're out there. Tap into your higher self, all right? This meditation, it's a form of meditation, honestly, to get out in nature, or at least it is for me. This will help you connect with your higher self and your spirit guides and angels who are coming forward to give you guidance around this time of new beginnings, okay? So make sure you're not playing into any limiting stories that were passed down to you through your generations. Hopefully, your family life will be prosperous and happy and full of joy. If you make sure that that's your focus, okay? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you, okay? Always keep that as your main motto in life. And I'm sure, Cancer, everything will work out for you. You'll have to let me know about these new beginnings and what's going on in the comment section below, okay? If you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you as my new YouTube friend, and I'd love to be able to grow the spiritual community as big as I can get it. Take care of yourselves out there, and I will see you later.